everybody. This is Ripper Gaming, and today we're going to be playing some more Time Wasters. I don't have a lot of views on these, but this is a really cool game, so I hope more people start checking it out. We're going to be playing a new character that just came out called Ravebow, and she takes a laser strike, which has never been very good, and adds additional lasers. So you see there's pink lasers per shot, blue lasers per shot. So I'm hoping once you get her leveled up, she's going to be pretty good. I will say I've already tried a little bit, and it's not the easiest to start with, so I think we're going to have to pair her up with some good characters. Now, I want to make sure I'm pairing up with, I'd like to pair up with Raven, maybe Tesla AI, and maybe Azurine, but we'll just, well, we can only pair up with two. So these are my top two picks, but depending on how things roll, we might end up going with maybe Ram or Azurine. Corrosia is an option too, just for the slow, but with the lasers, it might be hard to do that. So probably want to go with a static field. So if we can go with Azurine, Tesla AI, Raven, and then use their corresponding talents as well as static field, that's probably what I'm thinking would be the best. So we're going to give that a try here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go over here, get all of our time cubes like we normally do. Try and get a quick 5 points to start with, so that's always nice. But you can see, just going through the normal thing, it's you don't really have any damage. You just occasionally hit these lasers. Here we go, see? So they're pretty cool. They really look awesome. I have a lot of RGB, so I appreciate that. But until we get something else leveled up, we're not really going to be very useful. I don't even know if I can get to my cube. Trying to escape here before I get killed. As you can see, not the best to start, so. Oh wow, I was going to go pick that up real quick. Let's go ahead and get everything here. Damage per laser. We're going to grab this chain lightning. Extra lasers per shot. Branch on the lightning. I'm going to hold off. I don't really want Ram, but he's not a bad option just because he deals with up-close melee. So we'll kind of see how that goes. We do need to build up the lightning because that's the only thing we have attacking at the moment. There we go. There's our rockets. That's perfect. I like my magnet range, but shields might be beneficial here. We're going to go with the magnet range. Sometimes you can go and redeem so many points there, you kind of forget exactly what you're doing or where you're at on the screen. So I think it was a couple patches ago they added the slowdown when you come out of the shop or when you come out of just doing your points. So that's kind of nice, just so you don't accidentally get yourself killed. See, I really want to put these points in, but I have to get something going besides the lasers. They will get better as you go up here. So, alright, we're going to do it. We're going to go ahead and go lasers. Boxing gloves, what do we got here? So, if we get boxing gloves, well, no, we don't really have a slow if we do that. Well, the lasers do slow. Do they slow enough? I'm not sure. I guess if we do boxing gloves, that allows us to pick up one of 4 different characters. And that could be helpful right now before we get overrun. So I think I'm going to do it. Of course, I just have this one little glove to start, so do what we can with it. Just punch them away. There you go. Alright, let's see here. Lightning range. Probably good. It does not go that far initially. But yeah, you really got to get some points into lasers before they start firing enough. I'm sure once you have them maxed out, they're actually pretty good. There we go. Get some extra XP. We need it quickly. Only 1 point here. Yeah, I don't have anything big to really hit these folks with to kill them quickly. There we go. We need this. Awesome, got a cube there. If we can go ahead and get this guy knocked out. See, it's just so slow to try and even get any damage there. Alright, good. That gave us something. Let's see. Both are really good. Luna is not on our list. Shots per second, chain collisions. Probably need that because we have so much up close damage hitting us right now. Both of these are optional. Continuous fire rate is probably going to help long term. There we go, more damage. Blue lasers. Extra damage for our gloves, that's pretty good. So you got one left. Lightning damage or lightning branch? Lightning branch is probably going to be most helpful, especially right now. Alright, let's run with our one glove here. You know what, we're gonna let them come to us and just hit this. Alright, so shots per laser damage. This one has good. This one's good. This one probably helps us the most right now. Although laser strike, we do want to get leveled up. Oh, good. Laser strike's on the next one. So we'll pick that up next time. Oh, yes. You see how much difference that made with the electricity? That helps a lot. There's just so many, and the lasers are a little slow at this point. Alright, good. Getting some nice XP. We have put a few points in the lasers. It's just, it feels like you have to have something a little bit, you know, more immediate to go with it to start off. Hey, awesome. Got a cube on 40%. That's nice. Yeah, still got to watch ourselves here. It is just too easy to die initially. You just have to be very careful. You can't charge too much. Oh, here we go. This is going to be fun. And I don't really mean fun. I have one of these. Maybe it'll help us here. Alright, let's see what our upgrades are. Laser width is actually probably going to help us a bit. Recharge those shields. Here we go. Look at this. So this is giving us lightning strikes, slowing enemies, damage. This is great. This has a slow on it. Our lasers are going to have a slow, so that's really nice. So we're at this point, we just need... We need Raven or Ram. Yeah, Raven or Ram. Let's see what we can do here. More damage. Well, looks like Ram is going to win. He's the first one showing up here. Just keep hitting you with one hand. It's kind of funny. Nice. Just sit right in the middle of the laser. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to go hit this planet real quick. Because if it gets attacked, then I can get another unlock of a cube. Oh, we weren't ready for that quite yet. Alright, what planet got hit there? It's the whole planet. Yeah, probably won't hurt to get ourselves some extra... Oh, look at that laser. Not laser. Look at that lightning. Yeah. That's definitely much easier for fast attacks than the lasers are. If the developers watch this, I definitely think you should buff the lasers a little bit. Bare minimum, make them come out more frequently. I don't know, maybe even since this character is focused around lasers, have it to where she can shoot lasers out from her, similar to the electricity here. Just right now, she's not that great to play, unless maybe you have her as an add-on captain. Alright, let's see what can help us here. More collisions, great. More lightning damage. That's doing pretty well for us. These boxing gloves. That's 2 stats. Anytime you can get 2 stats for 1. That's nice. Ooh, but that's a lot of damage, and it gets us close. See, all these hard decisions. That's a lot more DPS. We're gonna do that. We need it right now. Look at that. Almost there. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, that lightning. Yeah, that's gonna help. And then we can get these gloves leveled up, so if anyone gets too close to us, we can just punch them. Okay, this is becoming more viable at this point. You know, if I didn't have something besides the lasers, I would probably die pretty easily. You see, because those lasers just fired. And while they're awesome and look cool, they're just not, they're not happening often enough to keep us alive. I mean, I'm still taking a lot of damage even this way. Alright, yeah, we need out of there. Let's go ahead and hit this planet. You know, I don't usually use the magnet planet, but I might do that just to pick up all this XP, because I have to keep getting pushed out of my area here. Let's get some upgrades. Max chain. Super chain, there we go. Damage multiplier. Attack cooldown, that's nice. Alright, I've got the lightning to super, so I'm going to start putting points into the lasers now to max that out. See how well it does. There we go, we have another glove so we can actually punch people with both fists. The lightning is looking pretty cool. Let's be like, look at that. I almost wonder if you could just solo this with the lightning. And I mean lightning only, nothing else. You know, you might be able to do it with the lasers once you level them up. You see they're starting to hit a lot more. So, they're definitely getting better. It just takes a while to get them all leveled up. There we go, perfect. That's exactly what I needed. Oh wow, I was about to get hit. Did you see that? That's the nice thing about the slowdown, is I'm going to have a chance to get out of there. It looks like we're pumping up the boxing whether or not we wanted to. We're going to keep maxing this one out. I know it's optional, but additional continuous fire rate is probably good. There we go. We haven't gotten a lot there. Ooh, look, another chance for branching and a damage multiplier. Definitely go for that. There we go. There's some lasers. Now that I'm ready to give the lasers some love, they're not ready to give me any. There we go. I'm getting the optional ones, but I need the non-optional ones to level up and max out the captains. Get to the super, essentially. Alright, let's go pick everything up here. We'll do that just to kind of clear things out a little bit. There's a magnet up here. I'm going to go ahead and grab it. Alright. Well, this is a good sign. We made it to the second boss. It's the first time I've made it all the way there. Just, it's not been easy starting with Ravebow. Yeah, go ahead and put that laser right in there. That's going to be perfect. Alright, good, good. We're going to take them out. Perfect. Alright, that got me the silver victory. That's great. Alright, let's see what we got here. Laser width. Damage. More gold per pickup. Great. Alright, which planet did they just get under attack? Okay, this one. Yep. We'll get our chance to get some more base cubes here. Look at that lightning. It's just going in a circle. That is so cool. The lasers still aren't destroying it like it's over it right now, but you see how slow that's getting destroyed? So, yeah. I'm really hoping they're just awesome once they're maxed out. Oh, look how wide those lasers are. That's awesome. Yeah, if we can get those super wide, we can almost take up the whole screen. The other big thing is getting them to trigger often enough. You know, I've been neglecting my time cubes. Look how many I have there. I almost have enough for 3 different ones. We're gonna run down here, pick up all this XP, and then come back and spend some time cubes. I mean, I got my boxing gloves and I'm still getting hit a lot. Alright. There, that's some nice laser damage. Some nice boxing gloves. Let's see, knockback force, collision, max gloves. That's good. Both those are great. Ooh, chain lightning or boxing gloves. Oh, we're at 3. We need to. Oh, we have 2 good options when we come back here. I didn't realize I could just push past you. I usually have killed them before, but not normally pushing past them like that. There we go. The gloves or knives just kind of punch these people out of my way. All right, let's do these upgrades. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Well, we might not need the super chain lightning one then. Oh, both of these. That one gets us up to the max. Let's do that. We've got to see super lasers. Shots to charge super laser. Okay. And then multiplier. Okay. Now we get to see if it's going to be good. I need some extra boost for sure. More super lasers. Awesome. Okay. We got some more range there. I wonder if we can tell what the super laser is. Is it getting so good now that we don't even have people to attack us? There we go. Just kind of hang out in the middle. In the middle of all the lasers. Still doesn't seem like it's doing a massive amount of damage though, to be honest. We'll have to see at the end. It just doesn't feel like it is. Oh, those orange ones are cool looking. Alright. Chain lightning, boxing gloves. That's a lot. And that's a lot of slow. Yeah, I think we'll go for that one. Ooh, and laser strike next. Shots to charge super laser, the multiplier, and damage per laser. Yeah, that'll be a good one to get there. That'll give us a feel for how the lasers do at max level. Yeah, they're popping up pretty often now. See, this is much better because they're not making it to us. As long as we kind of stay in the center of all the lasers here, we do a lot better than when you first start off with it there. The only problem with that is it's hard to pick up the XP if they all die kind of on the outside there. Not the worst problem to have, but you know. See, with a lot of the other characters, I can just kind of sit here and not even have to move once all my stuff's getting up to a high level. So, not looking too bad. Not getting a lot of good damage ones here. I need some rockets. Let's see how hard this first boss was a struggle when I first started playing the game. So new character, let's see how well it does. The lasers are actually pretty good for the bosses because you can just kind of draw them into them. So that's pretty nice. And it does look like they stop these shots from getting to you as well. Fine, sit in the lasers. Do it all you want. Doesn't bother me. Alright, should take them out pretty soon here. There we go. That is a gold victory. Awesome. Alright, let's go pick everything up. Only got 3 cubes at this point. Oh, this one's just gonna run over here. Give us that extra boost. Yeah, you can see we're doing this much easier now. I mean, I think it's key to get everything to max level, honestly, but at the same time, a lot of the weapons perform very well when they're not even in max level. So I think it helps a lot to get them up there, but I think that the lasers should be more viable at the low level as well. The other thing that I find interesting is I think that this means, since they've tied a new character to the lasers, that they're going to tie new characters to all the different types of attacks we have. Like the ones I'm using all have characters tied to them, but if you look at something like Static Field, there's no character tied to them, to Static Field. So it would be nice to see all of the special moves get their own characters. And then of course get supers at that point. So that's pretty cool. At least I'm assuming that's what's happening. You know, nobody from the dev team has told me that, obviously. But it just seems like it's the route they're going. Hey, they kind of get stuck in the middle there. That's a good spot. Still get hit a lot more than I feel like I should, especially with the boxing gloves. See, those lasers don't kill them all instantly. I mean, they're doing a lot better job than they were, but it's not an insta-kill. Awesome. I was wanting one of those anyway. Alright, let's go get our cube and let's go cash in. That's just a lot more damage per laser. Yeah, let's give it a fighting chance. That's a lot of damage, so we'll go ahead and do that. We'll pick up Chain Lightning next time around. We're at level 87. We've got most everything maxed. By 100, you normally would have everything maxed. I think we need to max out the boxing gloves still. You know, it'd help if I noticed I had 18 points here. There we go, boxing gloves. Oh, and we still got to do rockets. If we can get a lot of rockets, that would be awesome. Not a lot of rockets. There we go. And we'll take all the extra damage too, but I love having a lot of magnet range if you can get it. I can't remember which character, but one of them gets a lot of extra magnet range from the start with your points, so that's nice. Yeah, doing pretty well right here. This is a lot of ships coming at us and surviving it. There's so much gold everywhere. Alright, after we get through this attack, we're going to get our space cube chance. And then we're gonna go ahead and level up. You can see the rockets kind of exploding everywhere. There's those purple circles around. Those are pretty cool. They do a lot of damage. don't know if this barrage is going to stop anytime soon, but... Alright, can't get into any of the damaged planets. I was hoping maybe, but doesn't seem like it. Alright, I need to stay away so I don't get shot here, but let everything do the work for us. There we go. Lasers are nice in that respect because you can just kind of spin this guy around in them. Alright, look at that. Let's see if we can get over here. Ooh, perfect timing. Yeah, that's just going to give us a free time cube once we take this out. Let's go ahead and do this here. I'd like to get those rockets into the super level. Yeah, it gets kind of boring once you get closer to level 100 and above. Just not a lot of good options here. Look how fast this guy's punching. Oh, you're right there. Duh. Alright, so just a lot more chain lightning damage. Sure. Alright, at this point, we're not really going to get much else. I think we still want to get into the super on the rockets. That's really all we've got left to really point towards. Alright, yeah. We're surviving pretty easily now. We should be fine to clear the board at this point. Unless I just do something stupid like run into a bunch of the mobs here. Alright, yeah. Feel a lot better now, but yeah, still I think Ravebow needs work. I mean, these lasers are pretty cool at this point, but you'd be hard pressed to make it up to this level without the other ones really supplementing. Alright, level 100. Let's see how fast we can get out of here. Yeah, still takes a while even with the lasers right on them to kill one. I'm seriously at risk of getting killed here. That's crazy. Alright, we're at our... There we go. Sometimes it's hard to see this one. And we're close to getting 5 cubes as well, so... Oh wow, look at all those. We're just trying to get back to the planet here without getting killed. Okay, good. As soon as I start to get the shield to recharge, we get hit again. There we go. Hit the big guys into all the small guys. Perfect. Yeah, those little ones, they just melt on those big waves there. Those big lasers. Alright. We're gonna grab some hull repair, grab all the XP hanging out, get back without getting ourselves killed. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised with the boxing gloves maxed out how much damage we still take. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's hit that range so that we don't have to get hit constantly. There we go. That's invincibility, but yeah, we need our rockets. Well, I mean, this is great and all, but I'd like to max out the rockets before we end the game here. At this point, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to. We still have 8 to go. Maybe we will. Or maybe we won't. Yeah, that's strange. I mean, I don't think we've, let's see. Yeah, we've got that, yeah, you know, I'm sitting here the whole time thinking that I'm gonna max these out. No wonder. I forgot. I've already got 3 crews, so, yeah, we're not gonna max that out. So we do have everything else maxed out, so that's good. Alright, I'm sitting here thinking I'm missing out on something. Alright, let's go get these lasers up here and see how well it does. Well, we're not getting hit by all the bullets they're shooting, so that's good. Alright, yep, I'm feeling pretty good. Still, this build is a little squishy if you're not careful. I don't know what it... Okay, there we go. We'll go ahead and get the rockets leveled up even though we can't get them to super level. That's good. The whole planet I could actually use. Oh, nice. 5 space cubes. That doesn't happen too often. Yeah, I mean, these things are going down pretty fast, but I've seen them much faster with other builds. Good, I can use all of the armor we can get there. You don't really have to level up anymore. I mean, we have levels, but it just boosts damage a little bit here and there, so nothing special. Yeah, see, sometimes you just gotta kind of move slowly without boosting. You got a lot more chance to get hit if you're boosting. Just throw everything in here. More shields, more damage, why not? So I see the rockets are still called overclock even if you don't have the super for them. So that's good to know. Alright, I feel a little bit safer now. I'm not getting hit quite as much. Of course, these folks are not dying as quickly as I like, but still good enough that we're going to be fine. The electricity is slowing, so that's helpful. The lasers are slowing, so all those combined help keep us alive also. Level 122, I think the highest I've ever hit is 129. I gotta go slow. I'm literally concerned about dying at this point. We're gonna go ahead and hit this. We're gonna give the lasers all the damage we can get. I just want to see how well they do at the end if we buff them. Now they're hitting a lot at once, so they actually might do decent damage. It's just hard to tell, especially in the beginning. Okay, this is where it starts getting fast and crazy. You can kind of see this here. So I think the slow that we've got from everything is doing its job and helping keeping us alive there. I'm not doing my job because I'm still going too fast, getting myself at risk of getting hit here. Alright, yeah, that's a good spot right here. Kind of in the middle of a bunch of lasers. That'll help. Of course, they're taking out my shields very quickly. You can see when I get hit, they go down to 0 almost instantly. Okay, we really need all y'all to die so that we can focus on killing this boss here. And of course, that's not ready. I don't know what else we're going to get, but let's grab any damage we can at the end here. Are we near the turret one? Maybe. Sure, let's throw some on there. I don't know how much damage that will do, but extra damage doesn't hurt. Oh wow, that thing is about to kill me. Yeah, I've got to watch out here. Yeah, they're concerning me at this point. So close to winning. Ooh, let's hit that. That'll help. Ooh, yeah, this is scary. Yeah, it's taking a long time to kill this boss. Okay. Alright, let's look at these numbers here. Okay, so we're at 19.5 million from the laser. I can't believe it's that high, to be honest with you. It just didn't seem like it was doing much. So that is pretty impressive. Now, chain lightning, it just goes to show you how good it is, because it's even higher damage. 20.8 million is pretty nice. The rockets really didn't do that well, and the boxing gloves didn't do that well. Even the supernova planet is up close to those. So, alright, well, Ravebow, not my favorite. Tesla AI is much better. So definitely think we could use some buffs here. To be honest, boxing gloves might need some buffs also. But chain lightning, that's where it's at. And I think if the rockets were maxed out into super, they would have done much better as well. So anyway, they do have the option to do endless now. I'm just kind of showing off a new character, so I'm not going to do that right now. But that is something I'll probably check out in another video. So if you all liked it, please give me a like, give me a subscribe, and go check out my subscriber giveaway video. I hit 250 subs, and I have several game keys that I'm going to be giving out. So please go there and take a look at it, and subscribe and put a comment for your chance to win. Anyway, thanks everyone. I appreciate y'all's time. Bye.